Hey everybody, welcome to Wrestling Bios Weekly. Now, what this show is it's a completely unscripted wrestling audio show. Normally, it's only available to supporters and members of the Wrestling Bios channel. Those who click the little join button on the channel or below the videos and show support to me and the channel and my work, things like that. They get this show on a weekly basis, and really what it is, just as I say, it's unscripted, it's informal, it's kind of chilled out, and all we do is talk about, recent goings on in wrestling. We also talk about the videos that went up on the Wrestling Bios channel and look at some of the feedback, some of the comments and things like that, and just really embellish a bit more on those videos and why I decided to make them, things like that. And what we also do sometimes is, we just really started doing it recently, our watch-alongs and let's plays. The first and last watch-along that we done was Survivor Series 1996, and hopefully I'll do more of those in the future. And we also played Day of Reckoning 2 not too long ago on the GameCube. But this episode here of Wrestling Bios Weekly is going to be available for everybody on YouTube. It's just with everything that's going on at the moment, with people being locked down and people, still having to go out there and work if you've got, an essential job, things like that. Things aren't easy at the moment. So all I can really do to help you guys out and to try to pass time is just to offer you that extra content. When it comes to making actual Wrestling Bios videos, I'm pushed to the limit there. The videos that go up on the channel once every 2 days at the moment, that's me at my limit. Trying to make more of those would leave me with basically very little hours to sleep, so this show always gets recorded on the side sort of thing, so I thought to myself, why not give it to everybody, just to try to bring in the time a little more for you guys. So that's what we're doing here. I've already let the channel members and the normal channel supporters know that this show will be offered to everybody. We've done that through a community post, so hopefully you like it. As I say, it's unscripted. It's not maybe as educational and stuff or in-depth as the normal Wrestling Bios videos. It's just really, it's basically just a chance for me to talk and chill out and let people know what's going on the channel, those who support it. But I'm happy to give it to everybody here, and yeah, that's it. But look, the reason why most of you probably clicked here was to watch the WrestleMania playthrough. So what I'll do here is I'll just stop recording this right now. The WrestleMania playthrough was already recorded this morning, so I'll play that, and then I'll come back to you after the playthrough and we can have a talk about what's going on the channel and things like that. So enjoy. Here's WrestleMania The Arcade Game. Okay, here we go. WrestleMania The Arcade Game for the PlayStation 1. It's just easier for me to capture the PS1 version, so that's what we're going with here. Let's go Shawn Michaels, and we will go Intercontinental title. There's no way I would be able to get the WWF Championship on this with just one credit, so we'll try the IC title and see how we get on. First opponent is Yokozuna. There he is. Big Yoko. What would Yokozuna's best WWF match be? What do you think? I would say his match with The Undertaker at the Royal Rumble, the casket match. Royal Rumble 1994. That was pretty good. Let's see. Oh, and he takes me down here. Shawn Michaels would be my guy, my go-to player in this game. I'm pretty good with Shawn, and I'm okay with Razor Ramon. But Shawn's the one that I've played with the most. So there's the first one done. First round out. Really fun game. This also. The super kicks up, so I've got my combo meter up there, up at the top. It's all dial a combo in this. The combos are all predetermined. You just need to know the button presses. There we go. We'll try to get the 20 here. Yep, so there's the 20 hit combo. I'm pretty sure that 20 hits is the most you can get. And Hurricane Rana outside, and Shawn Michaels wins. First one down. So far so good. Let's go on to the next round, see who we've got. Oh, fuck, Lex Luger. Lex Luger's kind of my bogey player in this. Lex just has this way of kicking my ass in this game, and I don't know why. Anytime I come up against Lex, it's never great, but let's take him out. Let's take him out. Just get a bit cheap with Lex. What would Lex Luger's best WWF match be? That's a tough question. That is an extremely tough question. Most people would probably point to the Yokozuna match at SummerSlam. But better matches in WCW against the legs of Sting, mainly. And also Dusty Rhodes. The match he had with Hulk Hogan on Nitro, where he won the world title, was the 100th episode of Nitro. It was a pretty big match for him also. And that was pretty easy for Lex Luger. Okay, good to get Lex out of the way, but we could bump into him again later. This game, the Intercontinental title mode starts off, if you look at the top, there's 4 singles matches, 2 2-on-1 matches, and then the last match will be a 3-on-1 match. And here's Bam Bam Bigelow. Best WWF match, in my opinion, was against Bret Hart at the King of the Ring, 1993. But he also had a great run in ECW when he was in the Triple Threat. And had some good matches with Taz there as well. And that was pretty easy. The big headbutts. This game's so crazy. Let's get the combo. Again, not too bad. One more match here, and then we start the handicap matches, which ramps up the difficulty. Doink. Doink's best WWF match. Ooh, it would have to be it would have to be WrestleMania 9, wouldn't it, with Crush? There we go. Oh. You can tell the developers put a lot of work into Doink's special moves in this game. Just stomp the shit out of him. There we go. If you can't play the arcade version of this, is like the way I'm doing here, you are better off with the PlayStation 1 version or the Saturn version. PlayStation 1 here is easier to emulate and stuff though. I'm playing this on an emulator right now. I'm not playing it on original hardware. Oh, with the big hammer. Doink's got me. Ah. Oh. Okay. He reverses with the pile driver. Doink has put the run here in jeopardy. I'll try to do the stomps. I've got my combo up. Let's see if we can... Oh, he might kick out now. No, that's strange. If you've got a combo filled up and it's the deciding fall, if you button press or if you button mash, you can sometimes kick out. Usually the computer does it, but he didn't do it there. Bret and The Undertaker. Whoa. Jeez. Trying to think of Undertaker and Bret Hart's best matches in the WWF would be a task. What do you guys think? Bret's best match? I would maybe say... Right now, at this moment, I would probably say the Steve Austin match at WrestleMania 13. But there's so many. For Undertaker... Ooh. Another tough question. For now, I'll say the match with Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25. But there's so many. So what you want to try to do here in these handicap matches, just get this combo in, is you want to kind of try to separate them, separate your opponents and try to focus on just one. But it's way easier said than done. You can see the speed here. It's pretty hard to keep them. It's pretty hard to keep them separated. The advantage you've got here on the PlayStation 1 version though, and the Saturn, in comparison to the arcade version, is the ring is bigger in the home console versions. So you've got a bit more room there to try to keep the separation. The outside of the ring area too is also a lot bigger, but you can't just go out. You have to wait until you get thrown out, or you have to throw your opponent out, get the combo in, get the stumps in, and so yeah, it's not a case of you can just exit the ring and hope just one guy follows you out. Doesn't work like that. We'll pin Undertaker there. So you always want to try to pin the guy also that doesn't have combo, because they could kick out if they've got combo. Right, we're doing okay here. Razor and Shawn, fuck. Razor is a guy that I don't like wrestling in the handicap matches because he's got really good reach, so he can attack you from far away. Razor presents a problem here. Razor and guys with projectiles are a problem in multi-man matches, because even if you separate Shawn, or if I separated Shawn there, Razor can still attack from using his long reach, or somebody with a projectile could still attack from far away. So yeah, but we'll try here. We're doing well so far. That's Shawn out. Razor, oh, the Razor's Edge. You see those big razor slices? That's us. Those big razor slices, he can do those from a distance, and he just jumps in. Yeah, like that. So Razor is always a problem in multi-man matches. This isn't looking too good. Let's see if we can get Razor out. Oh. Nah, they've got me. They've got me. Yeah, I'm out. Oh god. Might have to start this again here. Let's see how we get on. Jesus. Get the combo. Hopefully this gets Shawn out. Let's see. No, he's still in. He's still in. Right, we've only got Razor. We don't have much health. Hurricane Rana. Pick him up. Razor's Edge. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we got him. We've got him. Pin Shawn. He can kick out. Oh, he kicked out. Just hit him, hit him, hit him. Yeah, that's us. Whew. Okay, last match. Last match. If we can do this, if we can beat 3 people at once, we're good. Hopefully we don't have Razor and we don't have someone that has projectiles. Oh, okay. Yokozuna has got projectiles. We've got Razor. The problem with Yokozuna too is he tends to go to the top rope loads in these multi-man matches. So if you're focusing on someone, he'll just go to the top rope and splash you. There he goes. He's going right to the top. Yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe focus on Yokozuna. It's hard to look at this. Look at this. The biggest mistake you can make here is getting caught in the middle, and you want to try to keep it one side, but it's there's Yokozuna again. Okay, this might not go too well. Let's get Yokozuna out. Come on. Oh. Yeah, I'm beat. Have to fight back. Come on, right, okay. I froze. I'm froze. I can't do what's going on? Oh, what the hell? It glitched. Okay, yeah, this isn't looking good. Razor Ramon's best WWF match. Has to be the ladder match at WrestleMania 10. Okay, there's Shawn out. Let's get Yoko. We need to get Yokozuna out. This is a bad trio to go up against here. Okay, just Razor. Let's see, get up here. We've got to take him out. I've got combo as well, which is good. Yes, here we go. Oh, I missed. He was too close to the ropes. That's okay. Whew. Right, here we go. If we don't do this, I have to start again. Have to win. Okay, that's good. Let's take care of Yokozuna. Right, okay. Alright, hopefully someone follows me out. There's Shawn coming out. That's good. Razor won't come outside, so this will give me a chance here to take out Shawn. That's us, and then get in. Hopefully that's it. We can do it. There's the combo. There we go. WrestleMania The Arcade Game. Done. Only the IC title, but done without any credits or continues. That actually that was actually easier than I thought. Maybe in the future we will try the WWF Championship instead, but that would be pretty impossible. But we'll give it a go. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And that wasn't an easy trio to go up against at the end there. Yokozuna and Razor, as I say, in multi-man matches are no good. But yeah, there we go. Thanks very much for watching. That was WrestleMania The Arcade Game, guys, on one credit. It got a little stressful at the end there, but we got through it and we done it. Maybe, as I say, maybe we'll try the WWF Championship down the line. But in terms of the videos that went up on the channel this week, there's a couple of surprises there. I've been surprised by there's one in particular, I'll get to it in a moment, that it shocked me how many people have clicked on it and viewed it and got the feedback's been great, so it's been awesome. But since the last Wrestling Bios weekly show, the videos that have went live on the channel have been the story of the Revolution in WCW, the Chris Benoit final WWE years, Razor Ramon, SYXX, and the Career of The Undertaker 1997. Just to go through those, the Revolution one has really inspired me to go back and maybe look at doing a Shane Douglas video. Really enjoyed doing that. Shane Douglas really stood out to me loads during the making of that video, the promos that he was doing, especially at the very start, not so much at the end, but at the start of the Revolution. His introduction to Nitro promo was awesome, so yeah. The Chris Benoit final WWE years, I'm glad that people have kind of taken that for what it was, and it was just a match retrospective for the past 2 years. You know, I didn't want to do like the controversy and all that kind of stuff with Benoit. Just focus on the matches, because not enough people focus on his matches, and you know, rightfully so. You know, when you do something like what Chris Benoit done, it's hard to go back and try to look at matches and things like that. But I'm glad people liked it, and it's done pretty well. The next video was the story of Razor Ramon, and honestly, and I'm not just saying this, it's probably my favourite video on the channel. It was really, really good going back and watching 1990, 92, 93 Razor Ramon. And, you know, that era when Razor turned babyface and then going into, you know, late 1994, 1995 were great years for Scott Hall. So it was really, really fun doing that. And as I say, It was about 26 minutes it went at, and it was fun for me to make. And as I say, it's probably it's probably my favorite video on the channel right now at the moment. The next one then is the one that surprised me. The one that I was saying was quite shocking is the story of SYXX. And out of all the videos this week, SYXX, Sean Waltman, has broken the records. He is sitting at the top. People seem to enjoy Sean Waltman. Maybe they didn't know they enjoyed Sean Waltman, or of course a lot of us are in lockdown. That video kind of went up, but at a time when the news kind of broke out. Well, when a lot of us were kind of knew that we're going to be in for a while, that video kind of coincided with the timing and stuff. Maybe that's what it was. But Sean Waltman, I'm really shocked that SYXX video has done so well. But awesome. It's great that people like stuff like that, stuff that isn't covered so much, and stuff, not main eventers, people that are lower down on the totem pole, so to speak. And I don't think there's any other videos out there really on SYXX, and that's maybe why people went to that one and people watched. So thank you everybody. It's done really, really well. And then the next one was the Career of The Undertaker 1997. You may have noticed now that the Undertaker videos have started going into a single year per video, and that's because back there at the early 90s when Undertaker debuted, and with lots of wrestlers that debuted in the early 90s, and just that period of time in the WWF, everything happened on pay-per-view. The stuff that happened on TV, it was either promos, but in terms of matches, it's all squash matches. Any big name, back then in the early 90s who had television matches were having squash matches. They were destroying enhancement guys. So, as time goes on and as the Undertaker's story goes on and as TV evolved as well, a lot of storylines unfolded on weekly television, so to speak. And we've noticed that there with the Undertaker from 1996. 1997 though was the one where the weekly Raw show was completely telling the story of Undertaker and Kane. So that's why the video's there, and that's what's going to happen with the Undertaker is we're going to have to cover it year by year. We're not going to be able to cover a couple of years in a 20-minute video. It's not going to. We can't do it. It's impossible for me to tell those stories in that kind of time frame. So Undertaker 1998 will be the next one that goes up there in terms of the Undertaker's career videos. Yesterday, I believe, if this goes live on Sunday, yesterday the Hogan versus Andre video should have went live too. So that should be available for everybody to watch also. But yeah, that's everything there for the channel. I've got a couple of ideas in my back pocket for next week, but at the same time, I don't really want to say what's going on and what's going to be uploaded, because nobody knows what's going to happen in these coming weeks, just with everything that's going on in the world. It's a bit crazy. I've got a couple of ideas there, and I don't want to guarantee that they'll definitely go live on time. It's just in case my priorities might change here at home too. But hopefully there's not much disruption, and the YouTube videos will go up as normal, one video every 2 days. But yeah, look, that's everything, guys. As I say, this was just to give you something else to watch. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you enjoyed watching WrestleMania, and WrestleMania The Arcade Game. And hopefully everybody keeps safe. And yeah, use the comments if you want to share some feedback, or if you've got any other games, any suggestions at all for Wrestling Bios Weekly. As I say, this show will probably be available for everybody for a couple of weeks, just to give you something to do while you're either quarantined, locked down, social distancing, whatever it may be. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys, and take care.